I want to be excited for WrestleMania. I really do. But I think WWE just screwed up WrestleMania. Last night on Friday Night SmackDown, Cody Rhodes was going to make his decision on who he was going to face at WrestleMania. At first, Roman Reigns came out. And Roman Reigns, let me tell you right now, Roman Reigns buried Seth Rollins and the World Heavyweight Championship, calling the World Heavyweight Champion a secondary title. I wonder who has been saying that for the past couple of months. Not me. But I know who. But I'm not going to mention his name. After Roman buries Seth on the mic, Cody comes out, tells Roman that, hey, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Roman Reigns. What is finishing the story? Finishing the story doesn't mean just to win that undisputed championship, because that's the title that Cody wants. Finishing the story means taking everything from Roman Reigns. So Cody gets us all hyped up and says that, oh, he's going to finish the story. He's going to take everything from Roman Reigns. But when he said this, everyone, and I mean everyone, started getting confused. I'm going to finish my story, but not at WrestleMania. Lots and lots of confusion. Even I was confused on like, what? What's going on here? Why doesn't he want to finish his story at WrestleMania? Well, obviously before that, Cody did say that, hey, I had you beat last year at WrestleMania, but you cheated. So, Cody, obviously that's where he says, I want to finish the story, but not at WrestleMania. People want to know why. But Cody, he says, I have a counsel that knows you very well. All of a sudden, The Rock comes out. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Huge pop for The Rock. Now, before SmackDown began, there was a report. Well, I don't think it was a report. Nah, I think it was a report. Saying that The Rock was spotted at a gym working out in Birmingham, Alabama. That's where SmackDown was. So I'm pretty sure it's no secret that The Rock was actually showing up tonight, or last night. Why do I always have that feeling that if The Rock is somewhere around that place where either it's Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, he's going to be there? Why do I always have a feeling that he's around that area, the same place where a WWE event is going to happen? Like, say that I live in Laredo, Texas, and Laredo has the same Zara Arena, where I went to AEW Dynamite and SmackDown and an episode of Raw, and a bunch of WWE events before. Say that there's like a SmackDown happening in the same Zara Arena, and there's a report saying that, oh, The Rock, he's here. He's in Laredo. I'm like, what? I'm like, no way. Say that I'm at the show, and all of a sudden, The Rock shows up. I would probably lose my mind. But back to what happened last night on SmackDown. Rock comes out. He shakes Cody's hand and hugs him. And I'm pretty sure while they were hugging, I guess they were having like a little chat. I don't know what they were saying, but I'm pretty sure the only ones that know is Dwayne and Cody. And maybe Triple H too. Okay, this is the thing that I also wanted to talk about. Well, we'll talk about that later. Cody gets out of the ring and he looks depressed. He walks out. He looks like he was going to cry. The Rock goes face to face with Roman Reigns, and that's how SmackDown went off the air. And a lot of people are saying that Cody Rhodes looked like an idiot. And many people were also saying that Cody Rhodes just gave his WrestleMania opportunity to The Rock. And now people are starting to blame Triple H. I don't think Triple H had anything to do with that. I'm telling you right now, I don't think Triple H had anything to do with this. You guys on social media are so delusional. And yeah, I do know what that means. I've been to school. I didn't want to be a part of the conversations and making myself look like, I'm just a cool guy that just hides in a Fortnite character profile pic. I've shown my face before. If you guys are real ones, if you guys seen my face before, then you guys are real ones. I even showed my face on Twitter. So don't think that I'm just one of those. I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm saying, but I'm not going to say it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Some wrestling mark that thinks that they're smart and smarter than other people. Anyways, back to Triple H. Triple H had nothing to do with this. I honestly do believe that Triple H had nothing to do with this. And many people were also saying that, maybe this is the last thing that Vince McMahon wanted to do. Vince is gone. Vince McMahon is gone. Never to be seen again. And there's still some stories on Vince McMahon as of today. I haven't seen any podcasts talking about Vince McMahon, but I will get to. Many people are saying that Cody Rhodes' Royal Rumble win got wasted. I was actually going to say that, what was the point of Cody Rhodes winning the Rumble then? If he's just going to hand his opportunity to The Rock. What if, now I'm going to be one of those conspiracy theorists out there. I'm not saying that I'm a conspiracy theorist. No. Because I'm not the one with the pen and the paper. What if, sure, we'll get The Rock versus Roman. But the question is, does The Rock versus Roman Does The Rock versus Roman Reigns need the Undisputed Championship? I don't think so. So how about, if they don't plan to do this for the title, I would have Cody finish his story at the Elimination Chamber. Because if we're going to have to wait until SummerSlam, I don't think anyone is going to care anymore. That's just my opinion. If we're going to have to wait for Cody versus Roman Part 2 at SummerSlam, then, in my opinion, I don't think people are going to care anymore. I might not even care anymore. So, it's just an opinion. Don't go after me in the comments. Cody could finish his story at the Elimination Chamber. We could have Roman versus Cody. And you saw how Cody and The Rock, they were shaking hands. And how Cody said before The Rock came out, I had you beat. I had you beat. But you cheated. What if this is a way for Cody to have some backup? Because Roman, he has Paul Heyman, Solo Sikoa, and Jimmy Uso, the Bloodline. And for Cody's side, he could have Jey Uso and The Rock. If they want to add a fourth member, then I don't know who it could be. But that's what I think it's going to happen. That's what I think is going to happen at the Elimination Chamber. Say that they're going to do the same thing that they did last year at WrestleMania. Like Cody Rhodes is close to beating Roman Reigns. And then Solo Sikoa, well, last year he did the spike on Cody. And this time, what if this happens? They do the same thing that they did last year, but Cody kicks out. And after the kick out, I'm sure the entire bloodline, Jimmy, Solo, Paul, and Roman, they're going to get all pissed off. So Roman is probably going to tell Jimmy and Solo, get a chair. I don't give a crap anymore. And then that's where Jey Uso and The Rock show up and defend. Like, there's not going to be any interference. Because most of Roman Reigns' matches are interference. From Jey Uso, when he was in the bloodline, to the entire bloodline, like Solo Sikoa. They're not going to let this happen again. And then after The Rock and Jey Uso take out Solo and Jimmy, Cody finishes his story in Perth, Australia at the Elimination Chamber. I think what I said could work. That's if Roman Reigns is planning on going to Australia for the Elimination Chamber. And many people were saying that Rock versus Roman was going to happen at the Elimination Chamber. But no. Many people say that, I don't think Elimination Chamber is a good pay-per-view. Bro, you have 60,000 people in Perth, Australia, and probably some people from around the world going there to see a WWE event for the first time in like 5 years, since 2018, to what? Not get Rock versus Roman or Cody versus Roman? Anyways, I just think that Cody could finish his story at the Elimination Chamber. and not at WrestleMania, since Cody said that he wants to finish his story, but not at WrestleMania. And and after Cody finishes his story, whatever he does on SmackDown, whoever he feuds with, it's fine. But the big feud is Rock versus Roman. Now that there's no title on the line, now it makes sense. It's for the title of the tribal chief. Who is the head of the table? Roman Reigns or The Rock? I mean, that's how I would book it if I had the pen and paper. But what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the road to WrestleMania? And before you ask, what does Cody do at WrestleMania for the Undisputed title if he wins, if he finishes his story at Elimination Chamber? I don't know. Put him against Randy Orton? The original thought that everyone had was Cody finishes his story at WrestleMania and then have his long feud with Randy Orton. So if Cody finishes his story at the Elimination Chamber, I'm good. I'm good with it. But if the WrestleMania feud for Cody is going to be against Randy, then sure, I'll take it. Anyways, guys, I don't know what to expect. There's a press conference that's going to happen on Thursday in Las Vegas that's going to be streaming on Peacock or on YouTube. I'm sure I'll be watching, but I don't think I'm going to watch it live. So, guys, this road to WrestleMania is going to be bumpy. We're on a bumpy road to WrestleMania, you know? Anyways, what are your thoughts on this? Rock and Roman and Cody not going to be finishing the story at WrestleMania? How would you book it? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, this is Ethan Soy Show, and I'm out of here.